JD Emperor checking in once again. Y'all already know what time it is. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. I appreciate the love, support, likes, comments, and subscribes. Today we're going to be using the Queer Tarot deck. Keep in mind it's just a general. Everything you need to know about me is linked in the description. 18 and up explicit content. All right, looks like you're carrying a burden or some sort. Justice could be going through some type of karmic debt, like paying off karmic debt. I was hearing when I was getting into your energy, you can't avoid the inevitable. Something is inevitable, meaning it's going to happen regardless. It's destined to happen. It's fate, it's destiny, something of that nature. But yeah, still getting to the energy. What does Virgo need to know for today? That Justice card wants to keep coming out. Now, when I see the same zodiac sign card come out multiple times, I'm just going to assume you're dealing with that sign. Libra is showing up strong in your energy right now. Ooh, the Lovers. You're in love with the Libra. You could be in a relationship with the Libra. The Lovers, twin flame, soulmate, lovers, karmic. It could be one of those. But yeah, it's not a coincidence when I see the same card multiple times and then the Lovers card comes out. Finances could be affecting the connection. It's a general, not personal for Virgo, but it seems like it's turning into a love reading, emotional fulfillment. You want what you want. There's a lot of illusions around you as well. Something is inevitable. It's like you and this person are meant for each other, or something is meant to happen. Something can't be avoided. You can't miss what's meant for you. First card out was that Justice card. See, there it goes. Libra all up in your energy. This is the fourth time I'm seeing the Justice card pop up in your reading. Libra. Or karmic. It can represent karmic. If you're not dealing with a Libra, it just represents karmic. Or a need for balance, a need for justice, right? You want to give or make an offering. Could have been connected to a person, to a karmic, to a Libra. There's also a lot of red flags that you were ignoring. Don't be a dumb bitch. Don't be a dumb bride. Don't ignore red flags. If you get yourself into a situation, you can get yourself out of the situation. The problem is you're taking in too much outside advice. You're asking single friends what you should do in your relationship. You're asking broke niggas and bitches what you should do financially. You asking your hating ass mama or daddy what you should do in your life. Current energy, the moon. Secrets, things that are not being revealed, things that are being hidden, things that you're not saying, feelings that have not been expressed, but you can feel them. You can feel the pull. You lost your lover, or let's just say you didn't lose your lover. Let's just say you're just sad or upset. So you just say, well, I guess I'm gonna just focus on finances instead. While still bending your feelings though. You are the queen. The queen of what? Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and then Page of Pentacles. You want so much but have so little to offer. Vice versa. The outcome is the devil. Too many obstacles in the way. Too much temptation. Too much vulnerability leads to devil activity. So it's recommending you to face these burdens head on. Save your energy. Your effort, your money, effort, attention, and time. Now it's saying rush in real quick and make a certain action. Take action towards a specific thing. Towards what? Towards a goal in mind. You have a goal in mind. Towards your sexual desires. You want your sexual needs met or your fantasies met. You also want the coins to build up with that Nine of Pentacles. And then the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands could easily mean sex, or it could represent like a blessing or like a hand up or a leg up from universe. But you want them to give you someone or something. I will clarify real quick before I move on. Bear with me. It's kind of making sense, but at the same time, it's not. So, let's get some clarity real quick. someone wants to give to this, or you do, or you want something of that nature. It's like you could be in community. Yes, there was like a falling out. I keep seeing the tower trying to come out now. If there was a falling out or something, there could have been a breakup or a falling out of even a friendship, family member. They still want to be cool. They still want to be together. They still want to. Ooh, yeah, the Hermit at the bottom of this deck. But look what came out, the Strength card. Control over a situation, strength, courage, fortitude, conviction, energy, determination, defiance, action, confidence, accomplishment, conquest, fervor. All right, let's get the Rebel Deck Couples Edition since the Lovers card is out. If it resonates so far, like, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. What does Virgo need to know? What does Virgo need to know? Go on a real fucking date. Smell good and get your sexy on. I guess that was the one. And not the two. Oop, we had one more came. It says people are messy. Love them anyway. Okay. All right. I'll stop at that. That was more satisfying. Why? Because I just want the confirmation. I just want the validation. I just want to know I got the proof. Receipts. It's like buying something at the store. You get a receipt after. Why? Because I want to know I authentically bought this. And the receipt is proof that I did purchase this indeed. You look good so people can give you compliments. I put that shit on. Yes, indeed. Therefore, people will compliment you. All right, this portion is going to be for Virgo dealing with each sign all the way from Aries to Pisces. Let's see what we can get real quick. Virgo, dealing with each sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces. What do we need to know, please and thank you? Bear with me. Still shuffle. Virgo dealing with each sign, all the way from Aries to Pisces. Continue to juggle. Continue to make it work the best way you can. Ignore your sexual side, huh? Trying to transmute that energy to use that to manifest, huh? Okay. Yeah, the Magician and the Moon card. You're secretly trying to manifest someone. It could be with sex magic. Could be just in general. It don't have to be sex magic. But the Magician is at the bottom. If you're dealing with an Aries, they left you on the cold. You left them on the cold. Someone is struggling financially. Bad news or just ghosting. If you're dealing with the Taurus, they're going through judgment. Virgo dealing with Taurus, they're going through judgment, or there is a need to repent, say sorry, or forgive. If you're dealing with a Gemini, they're toxic, they're lying, they are Satan or the devil themselves. Excuse me. Virgo, if you're dealing with a Cancer, it's unstable. Y'all don't see eye to eye, or they don't see your side of it. Instability. If you're dealing with the Leo, they only care about what they care about, which is their own goal, their own mission, their own task. If you're dealing with the Virgo, they want to work together, team up, working in general, collaboration. If you're dealing with a Libra, they're trying to figure out how to get you in their world, vice versa. Is your world, they're just living in it, vice versa. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, they have feelings for you, but they don't know what to do with them. If you're dealing with the Sagittarius, they got multiple options. You ain't the only one, you're just a option. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, feelings are mutual. They feel how you feel, they own what you own. Dealing with an Aquarius, you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. Karma's a bitch. You reap what you sow. You made your bed, lay in it. Measure payout. If you're dealing with the Pisces, an abusive, toxic cycle, Ten of Swords, the end of a long drawn out cycle, something's over with. Something was toxic, so it ended, or something. That's all I can take. I'm fed up. All right, this is the Rebel Deck Game Edition. If it resonated, like, if you want me to pick up on your energy, comment. If you're interested in booking, I do personal readings every day. You can go to my website, jtheemperor.com, or my IG, jtheemperor. I'm having a hard time believing in myself. Blank will remind me of my strength. I think this came out for another sign. Can't remember. Okay, here it is for Virgo. I'm having a hard time believing in myself. Paying attention to my gut feelings will remind me of my strength. All right, I'm gonna leave it at that for the sign of Virgo, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace.